very excited today. Someone who's come right up the ranks of the Dose of Togetherness. She started out as a participant, then next she emerged as a co-presenter, and now she has taken over the time we have together. I'm very excited to introduce to you Belinda Liu. She graced us with her lovely presence before. She's a Bay Area teacher, a community builder, a social entrepreneur, and really her superpowers are shining a light on people's strengths. And she and her team create beautiful nature-inspired tools and spaces for people to learn, grow, and connect as part of what's known as gratitude blooming. So we're very excited to participate more deeply with her in this experience that she's created, as well as a meditation. Also, I want to note that her and her husband have co-founded Hestia Retreat Center in Mount Shasta, which is a magical 10-acre sanctuary, which when I found out that exists, I'll be heading to Shasta as soon as we're able. So let's start with some grounding meditation from Belinda.
Thank you, Brad, and thank you, Reimagine team. So yeah, let's all begin by just welcoming everyone that's here with our eyes, just looking at the gallery of beautiful faces. I'm seeing some familiar people from the last gathering. So let's just say hello to all the amazing people that are here today. Welcome. So today's meditation is going to be around accessing our inner wisdom through the perspective of inquiry. So oftentimes we think of wisdom as something that we know, that is true to us. I'd like to encourage us to think about inner wisdom in the form of beautiful questions. So that's going to be the overarching theme of our experience today together. So as we get into our state of presence together, I just invite you all to connect with your bodies. And if you need to adjust where you're sitting or how you're sitting, feel free to do that right now. If you need to kind of do a little wiggle, for some of you that it's later in the day, feel free to do that, to just kind of arrive in this space. If you feel like you need to stand right now, feel free to do that as well. I'm actually standing because I feel like I need a little extra grounding today. So yeah, just take a minute to get present here. And we're going to gently close our eyes when we're ready. And we're going to travel from this outer circle of beautiful faces to this inner circle of our core wisdom. So let's just take a few deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, new energy, new vitality of the day. And exhaling anything that we don't want to hang on to anymore from our bodies. Let's just do a few cycles of deep breathing just to clear the space, clear the energy for us today. Each breath bringing you new life, more energy. And as you breathe, imagine the energy going straight down to the bottom of your feet, helping you get even more grounded today. Imagine yourself grounded and anchored and strong in your body. As you find your stable grounding place, gradually imagine all of that beautiful energy going to your core, going to the center of your body. And if it's helpful, put a hand there just to give yourself a loving touch. And we'll breathe with our gut first, giving it gratitude for everything it does to nourish us. With each breath, just feeling more connected with ourselves. And as we connect with our gut today, let's ask it, what are you curious about right now? And just with each breath, noticing what comes up in the form of a sensation, a feeling, or maybe even a color. And just take some deep grounding breaths with our bellies. As you breathe, send that gratitude to your belly, just thanking it for everything it does. As our energy starts to grow and build in our bodies with our breath, let's gradually now travel up to our hearts. Make a light contact at your heart if it's helpful. And breathe deeply with your heart, asking it, what are you most curious about today? And just allowing whatever wants to come through, or just being present with it, with your breath. And as you breathe with your heart, notice if it feels soft or hard, tight or expansive. And just be with whatever that comes in that sensation with your heart. Just noticing what's there. With each breath, letting yourself open like a flower in the springtime. Letting yourself be gentle and soft. And when you feel ready, slowly travel up to your throat and gently put a hand there if it feels comfortable for you. And breathe with your throat and ask it what wants to be expressed right now. Just let whatever wants to come, come. And feeling the sensation of the breath coming in and out through your throat. And when you feel ready, we'll travel to our last destination, moving our hand from our throats to the top of our heads and just connecting with our brilliant minds, our intuition, and just giving gratitude with each breath for all that it does for us. Noticing if anything is coming up in terms of a question or a curiosity for today. Imagining your whole body, your whole system feeling more open, more receptive, more relaxed. And with this next round of breath, just imagining your breath giving you energy all throughout your body, from your feet all the way up to your head. Just integrating everything that's coming through for you today. And as we transition from this inner world to our outer world, give gratitude for your body and to you for everything that you give to yourself. Take the time to thank all the parts of you that give you life, that give you insight, that bring you strength. And when you feel ready to come back, give yourself that extra time to transition from you to this beautiful circle. And take a moment to use the chat to write out what came up for you. What did you notice? What question emerged when you asked? And that beautiful question is going to be the seed for our connection today and our breakouts. It's beautiful to see the questions and the noticings coming through in our chat, our journal. So we'll continue to keep the chat alive throughout this conversation. And if there's anything that's emerging or feeling or question, just continue to share it on the thread. And we're going to take this a step further and see if there's any inspiration that we can gather today from nature that can help draw out more of our inner wisdom. So we had, I received a collective theme for us today that I wanted to share. And it comes from a collection of 39 themes. And I picked this one randomly for this group. And this was the theme that emerged, the rose, and the theme was choice. And the inquiry says, are you facing a decision right now? Try to be grateful for the choices available to you. What does your heart want to choose? So for today, you have the option to sit with that question and see what wants to emerge from your heart. Or you can actually get an opportunity to pick your own theme for the group conversation today. So for those of you that are comfortable with technology and with Zoom, on your, you can use your mobile device or a separate device that is not on the Zoom if it's helpful. And we're gonna give you this link that we'll chat on in the chat as well. And you can copy and paste that link to your